Namaste. Look at the fan spinning in your room. Now, if you turn it on, you'll see 3 blades of the fan, and as the fan catches speed, you'll see many blades whirring. Now, if I were to increase the speed of the fan to maybe 10,000 times its maximum speed, the 3 blades moving would appear to be a solid white disc. It would have the illusion of solidity when it's just an object moving at very high speed. Our bodies are not very different from the fan. Quantum physics tells us that our bodies are made up of molecules which are made up of atoms, which are made up of subatomic particles, bosons, fermions, quarks, which are moving at billion zillion times per second speed. And at that high speed, they are moving so fast that they create the illusion of solidity when it's just energy which is changing and moving very fast. The great spiritual scientist, the Buddha, discovered this truth in his own body. He said that everything is impermanent and changing. In the Vedanta philosophy, the word Jagat, the phenomenal world of appearances, comes from 2 roots, Ja, born out of, and Gati, speed. This phenomenal world of appearances born out of speed. So everything appears to be what it's not because it's vibrating at such a tremendous speed. So this brings us to the pillar of Buddhism, anicca, impermanence. The Buddha said, all suffering comes from mistaking the impermanent to be permanent. A practicing Buddhist, Paul Fleischman, says, to be human is to suffer. To be fully human is to suffer consciously. Change is invisible. Reality is elusive. The evaporation of ourselves is unimaginable to most of us, most of the time. And yet, it's the truth that everything changes. You never step into the same river twice. So, if I've had a wonderful meeting with a person A, it's very pleasant and I get attached to the pleasant, and I expect that pleasant to continue next time we meet, and he should pay me the same kind of attention, make me feel special again. It's not going to happen because you never step into the same river twice. You never meet the same person again. By the time you meet the person the next time, the person's body has changed million and zillions of times. The person's mind has changed. Everything has changed. So we often get jealous when we are stuck on wanting a pleasant treatment we received from somebody once, and we want to be the recipients of that pleasant treatment again and again and exclusively. But if I recognize that everything, including relationships, change, then I'll allow for change, be more accepting of change, and not get tied up into knots of jealousy and possessiveness when change stares me in the face. Paul Fleischman again says, people who have vibrated deeply in anicca or impermanence know that every pocket sooner or later gets a hole. Since nothing can be kept, it might as well be shared. Try not to hoard the person you're attached to in some pocket of your being, because every pocket is a hole through which things slip out to make way for other things to come in. And if you let the person go, the person will come to you on his own terms happily. Understand that no person can belong to you. Every individual belongs to the universe as a whole, and allow it to be so. Namaste.